Now, big news coming through, the visuals of a train accident in North Bengal. The Bikaner Express train has derailed. At least 4 bogies have derailed. We'll try and connect with Kamalika. Very shocking visuals. Bogies have run over each other, and we have to see if this is a very big tragedy. There are some visuals that could be disturbing. These visuals are just coming in. Request our viewers to exercise some caution. Kamalika, we can even see some people who are injured. What happened? Was this train at high speed when this incident has occurred?
Yeah, that's what is coming in from the sources. But till now, there has been no official confirmation actually what happened. But what we are getting in is this is the North Bengal. This is the area of Moinaguri, where 4 to 5 bogies that has absolutely derailed, that has gone upside down, and 4 to 5 bogies are there. Some injured people are there. There are reports of a number of injuries there. That's what we are getting. This is Bikaner Express, Patna Guwahati Bikaner Express, and 4 to 5 bogies have just toppled down. That's what we are getting in. And because a lot of officials, railway officials from Shiliguri, from NJP, they are moving to the spot. But since daylight is going out, so it will be difficult. But right now, the railway authorities, that's what we are getting it from the sources. They have started from Shiliguri and they are reaching places. Right now, it's the Bikaner Express, Patna Guwahati Bikaner Express that was going to Guwahati, and this is the place is Moinaguri, which is in North Bengal, and 4 to 5 bogies that has been derailed. That's what the information is coming in. As you can see in visuals, that the bogies have just toppled down. So a couple of people have been injured. That we can say that, but nothing official confirmation. Nothing is coming right
Well,
now.
we see a lot of luggage strewn around, a few people sitting there clearly injured. The bogies are clearly derailed, and not just right at the front, but even at the rear. The far side, we could see that there are bogies that have been derailed. So more, I have already counted at least 6 to 7 more, and there are further behind more bogies which have been totally derailed, and some have actually climbed over the other. That's what happened. There you go. These are the visuals which are quite dramatic. The train must have been at high speed, and this clearly is not a small fracture which is there. This is something huge that has actually caused this derailment, because the entire train is affected, especially the rear 6 or 7 compartments, 8 compartments now, which seem to have been affected, Kamalika. There are people who are trying to get off these coaches. These are the visuals that are coming through first here at CNN News 18. There are others who are trying to help them and also pull some of them out who have tried to get off from the tilted side or the far side. Kamalika, who all are going there, because this is the first railway accident in a long time that we are actually
Yeah.
coming to know about.
Yeah, absolutely. All the top railway officials, they have started from NJP. That's what we are getting it from the sources. And this is not a small accident. That is quite clear from the visuals that we are getting. One bogie has absolutely gone onto the other one. So all the senior officials, they have directed that they themselves are going in that spot. That's what we are getting it from our sources. Also, the district administration, the state administration are also sending in people. The disaster management team also will be reaching there. That's what we are getting it from the sources. Because the accident, the visuals, it's very clear that the visuals, what we can see is this is not a very small incident. This is really an important accident. This is really a big thing. That's what is very clear from the visuals.
Anybody from the local administration who we've been able to speak with?
See, right now, everybody is rushing to the point. That's what we are getting, in the initial information. That's what we are getting in. But this is a place which is, as you can see, that Moinaguri, these are all places which are full of, there are forests are there. So this is a very difficult terrain altogether. But people are reaching there. There will be a little problem in the night operations. But what we are getting is, number one is rail is sending all people, all officials from there. They are rushing up to that point. On the other hand, we are also getting it from the administration. The administration is also sending in people there.
Dramatic visuals there that are coming to the fore. There are people who are trying to get off this derailed compartments, one compartment right over the other. We pray for the safety of all the passengers on board this Bikaner Express. This area is Moinaguri, as in North Bengal, as Kamalika is telling us, and it was en route Guwahati. And even at the rear, the coaches have derailed, some of them toppled over. This is quite a long express train, which should have at least 14 to 16 bogies, Kamalika. And we can count
Yeah,
at least
absolutely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bogies on these visuals itself, which are derailed.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems to be a big train, and that's the train which was coming from Patna to it was going to Guwahati. So this is not a very this is not a very small thing. So this is something very big which has happened. That's what we are getting it from our sources. So as you can see that the train is also one three bogies, and the one bogie has come on that. So that is quite, that is quite something which is which clearly signifies that this is a very serious accident. A number of people have been injured. So from various places, the visuals that we are getting is the train is slanted in one side. And the bogies one after the another, as you can see that the bogies one after the another is it's on
Right.
one of them. So clearly it's a very serious condition there. And all the administration, the district administration, as well as the railway administration, they are rushing to the place
Well, we're getting
right now.
visuals, fresh visuals of rescue officials, police personnel already there trying to evacuate and evict people from inside these bogies who may have been trapped over each other because the bogies have turned. So we are just hoping for the safety of all the passengers. Chogato is also joining us with more details. Niloy getting us the update that the accident time is just 5 p.m., just about 40 minutes from now, earlier. Bikaner Guwahati, train number 15633. The area is Domohani, New Moinaguri, as Komalika was telling us. Shogoto, 6 compartments. That's what your update is. 6 compartments derailed.
That's right, Anand. Six compartments have been completely derailed. From the visuals, it is now clear that these compartments have been derailed in a manner that they have completely turned turtle. They have left the tracks and are lying in an upside down position next to the main track, whereas a couple of compartments can be seen getting on top of one another, which will give you an idea of the seriousness of the accident. As Kamalika was trying to point out, there are still people who are trapped inside. The initial eyewitness accounts suggesting that people have been, crying and sending out distress signals from inside the compartments. Immediately after the accident happened, and people in the neighborhood was alerted on account of this of the huge sound that led that followed the accident as and when it happened, and the locals immediately rushed for the first set of rescue operations that has already begun. But let me tell you that there are fears, apprehensions, serious fears and apprehensions of people still remaining trapped inside. The possibility of casualties cannot be ruled out, Anand, given the fact that this seems to be an accident of a terrible nature that has happened, and since the bogies have already left the tracks. So that will lead to definitely lead to a high amount of casualties on account of the impact that it will have on the passengers who are inside. The rescue officials of the local railway local railway division in Jalpaiguri have already reached the spot in Moinaguri, Domohani, where the accident has taken place. But the senior railway officials are also reaching the spot. They have already rushed to the spot